Hi Newfield artists, I hope you're ready for another fun lesson. I feel like I have a little bit of a theme going on here, but thought it would be fun to do some bunnies in a different way. And these are going to be really simple to create because all you need is your hand to trace, some paper, and something to draw with. So here we go.
Ollie wanted to say hello.
Logo, say hello. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, so I have my piece of paper here, I have my pencil, I have my hand ready to trace, and you can just go ahead and do it with your page like this, or if you want to do two at the same time, you can just fold your paper in half, and then you can trace your hand. So I'm just going around. It tickles a little bit. This, and then I'm actually just going to close that shape, so a little curve at the bottom here. And then I'm going to take my scissors and start cutting, and I'm carefully going around my whole hand. Okay, so now that I finished cutting around my handprint, I had folded the paper, so I have two actually here, which is nice because that saved me some time with cutting. I'm going to put that one aside and just do one at a time. So we have to make a couple of cuts to the handprint before we start adding some drawings onto our bunnies. So we want this to be a little bit more symmetrical than it is right now. So here and here, they are a little bit different. So we want to actually make another little cut here and just bring this down a little bit more. Hi, Izzy. Hello. That's my other cat, Izzy. Hello. And that's not a real mouse, by the way. That's a toy. Say hello. Okay. Bye. My cats just really want to be on video, as you can tell. Okay, so I'm just going to make a little cut here, and you can draw it first if you want. So really where you're between your pinky and your ring finger, I'm just going to bring it down, kind of like you see a little dip down on this side where the thumb is. So just like that, and then I'm carefully going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to just bring it down a little bit more. So from here, I'm going to actually cut off the middle finger, so the finger right in the middle, you don't need that. And it's starting to look a little bit more like a bunny because we have the two fingers at the top, which will be the ears. And then we can fold the thumb and the pinky in like this, and those are going to be the arms of the bunny. So something like that. And then you can always cut a little bit more around. So I might want to make these arms a little bit more symmetrical, looking the same on both sides. So I might just come down and make that curve a little bit more pronounced, and the other side a little bit like that. So, okay, so now that I've trimmed it down to my liking, I can start adding some details in for the face and the ears and other things. So I'm going to use a thin Sharpie. You can use a pencil first. You can go right for using a marker. You can use colored pencils. Anything goes. Whatever you have available to you, as always. So let me pull this down a little bit more so you could see. So for this one, maybe I will go with a couple of circles for the eyes. Maybe I'll have them looking over in that direction. Maybe I'll color that in black, leaving a little tiny bit white for a little highlight. Maybe this bunny is going to have kind of a circle / triangle shaped nose. It's going to come down with a little curve like that. I'm going to give him some whiskers. Maybe this bunny is going to be wearing glasses like I am right now. I like that. You want them to look different and unique, and you can put anything on that you want. Little details make them really fun. So then maybe you want to put a little detail in the ear to show the inside of the ear, a little fur down there, like that. And down here, I would see part of his feet. So I'm going to do a little curve there and another one there. And maybe a few lines at the bottom where his little toes are. And that's it. And from there, if you want to add any coloring, you can. I have this. This is my favorite Sharpie. It's like a hot pink. So maybe I'll color in the nose. And I might color in this part, the inside of the ear. Oops. Hold your paper down so it doesn't bend like that. And the other one. And that's it. So this is really simple and fun. You can do as many as you'd like, different colors if you have colored paper. That was fun for me on my example. You can stick with white, whatever you have, anything goes, like I said. And maybe something else fun that you'd want to do is kind of make one floppy ear. So maybe one ear is going to be folded over. You could even use your pencil and just kind of roll it down right there. And now you have that cute little folded over curled ear. So that's something that I could even do here. On this one, I just folded this ear down, but maybe I can take my pencil and make it look a little bit more curled. I really like how that looks, actually. Look at that. So from there, if you wanted to do I have a few different bunnies here, different colors. They have different faces, and you can glue it down. I just used my glue stick, and I glued it onto a different color paper here. And from there, you can work on the background. You can add some different collage pieces. Here I had made some fringe, so some grass using some green paper, and you could do something similar like that. All I did was I cut a strip of paper the same length as the bottom of this, and I folded it so I have one that's a little bit shorter than the other, and all I had to do was make little cuts just like this. And you'll probably remember this from being in the classroom with Mrs. Noe and myself. We've done this quite a few times. And if you wanted to add a little extra texture, you could even fold some pieces over like this. And that's pretty much how I did that. And you could just go ahead and glue that on to the bottom here, and that could be something else you add in. You can do some flowers even coming out. It's really all up to you, but I thought this was a fun way to make some springtime bunnies. So have fun with this, be creative, and be sure to take pictures and show us what you've done. Post your pictures on the stream. We always love seeing your beautiful artwork. I just wanted to remind you also to sign your artwork because you're artists, and that's something we should all be doing. So I just glued my little white bunny onto some pink paper, and bottom right hand corner I put my name. I signed it. So be sure you're doing that. A lot of you already are, but it's a good habit to get into so we know who the artist is. Okay, see you later.